Enchanted Forest. As you can tell, it's faded a lot. That's the thing about this dye, is that it fades really quickly. But I didn't really care because I just had a little bit of blonde in my tips. I didn't bleach it or anything. Just like my hair person had put a little bit of blonde at the bottom, so I just wanted to see if it would hold. And it actually held really well, probably because my hair is like fried. Hella fried. But yeah, it's been about a week and a half, maybe less than that. So yeah, the color fades really quickly. But yeah, I'm just going to retouch it today, and I'm just going to show you guys how I do it. This is definitely not a way that you guys should do it if your hair, you have virgin hair, or if it's bleached, because I'm not going to do it super perfectly because my hair is brown and then goes to the green, so like I'm not going to be super perfect about it because I don't think it'll dye this part. But yeah, so I'm just going to move my mirror over here. So this is pretty much what you do. I'm going to start off by combing my hair, getting all the tangles out because curly hair just messes with hair dyeing. I would suggest, if your hair is virgin hair, you've never dyed before, I've dyed my hair millions of times, that you should bleach it. I've heard with this dye though, it's more blue. If you have like bleached white hair, it's more of like a teal than like a forest green. So I would suggest mixing with a little bit of yellow if you want like super dark green, which is, it actually turns out really, really cool. Okay, so materials you're going to need: a brush, guess you already assumed that. You're going to need a couple pairs of gloves, because I like to have a couple pairs just in case. You're going to need 2 hair ties, or I'm going to need 2 hair ties, maybe 3. We're going to need some Vaseline. This will be your best friend. The good thing about Enchanted Forest is that it doesn't really stain that much, but I mean, it'll still stain your skin a little bit if you get a direct contact, but if a little bit rubs on your neck, then it's not going to be the end of the world. But yeah, so I'm going to start by putting my hair up in a bun. And of course you're going to need the hair tie. I don't know if that's obvious. Just messing. Alright, I'm going to put on my gloves because I have like super talons right now, so I can't really put on the Vaseline without the gloves. It's going to chunk all underneath my nails. Alright. So my nails don't rip these gloves. Okay. You're just going to want to put the Vaseline in general areas where you think you might have contact, so I would suggest up here. Even though it probably won't hit up here, actually don't put it up there. Just for the tips. Behind the neck, definitely anywhere that your neck is showing, I highly suggest doing that because my neck turned green last time I did this. Fix my necklace. And very important, wear a dark shirt you don't really care about. This is just a shirt from when I did track and field, and it's black. I would not suggest wearing white because it does stain things that aren't natural materials. So like in your tub, it could get a little bit stained. So I'm going to start putting this right here along my neckline. But I'm doing it a different method this time, like a different way. So hopefully it won't stain my neck too much. Because last time I just had it like right sitting on my neck for like an hour, and that's what stained my neck a little bit. Manic Panic is pretty much known to stain. If you've seen, I have another channel, and my my stain video, that what happened when I dyed my hair pinky red. Yeah, if you want to go see that, you should probably watch that as a warning before you dye your hair any Manic Panic pink. But the green and the blue, those type of colors, they should be fine. Since I have a side part, I am going to put my hair into 2 side ponytails, pigtails, I guess. But since this part of my bangs, I started the green up a little bit higher, so I feel like if I put it with the rest, it won't match. So I'm just going to keep this section out. I'm going to take off my gloves because this is kind of painful. Okay. Where were we? Yeah, but yeah, so if your ears, if you don't want them to be dyed green, you can also put some Vaseline. I might go back and do that. So let's just get some nice ponytails, like we're doing throwback 1990s to back in the day when we all used to rock this hotness. Okay, that'll probably work just fine. Now for my other one. Gonna get which part of my bangs. This part should be excluded. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this out just for safe measures. Who remembers back in the day trying to make your ponytails, your pigtails even? Story of my kindergarten / middle school life, elementary school. Okay. So now, these are not even at all, but you get the picture. Alright, so then we're going to have this part. So I'm going to put my gloves back on. Now that I'm done with that sectioning of the hair. I highly suggest that you section your hair, whether you section it down around your neck or whatever, because it's not going to dye completely all the way through if you just glop it on. Alright. So now we are ready to go. Just going to take this Manic Panic Enchanted Forest. Give it a little bit of a shake. This hairstyle is rocking for me. And you can use a hairbrush, but I'm in college, so I don't really have one of those. So we're just going to start with this one. I'm just going to clump a tiny bit like this. You don't want to get too much, or else you run the risk of dropping it all over your shirt / workspace.
And I'm just going to put this in here. It's harder now that the color has already been green, but before it was like really easy to tell where the blonde section was, but I think I can just about tell. And hopefully my hair, I don't think the green takes on like the higher brown section. So yeah, I know on my other video I got a lot of questions like, did you bleach your hair first? If I have natural brown hair, will this tint? Well, I honestly don't have any natural hair on me, so like my hair's all been dyed multiple times. So I'm sure that's why I'm able to do this without bleaching, but I would probably suggest that you bleach your hair first before you do this. Or at least do some type of color removal if your hair is dark. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's like the good thing about dark colors that I appreciate is that even if you have, like you bleached your hair and it's like kind of orange or kind of yellow, then these colors will still show up. And be pretty vibrant. This actually was super noticeable. And I think it looks cool. Okay, so once you get about this, I'm just massaging it to make sure we got good enough product in there. Make sure all the hair is covered. Alright, just twist it around. Leave it like that. Make sure. Just gonna make sure that I got all the green in there. Maybe put a little bit more. If you're worried about it blending, you can always rub it to make sure that, you know, it's like fading nicely. But I don't think that there's going to be a problem with that. Alright. Alright, I'm going to do the other one. Okay. Similar concept, you know. Get a little glob. Rub it on in there. And it probably looks really blue on the screen. It's pretty blue when you put it in. Like, it looks pretty teal. But on my hair, since it's kind of yellow and has like other undertones, it turned out the exact color that I wanted, like super dark forest green. So I actually really like this dye. I've been happy. The only sketch thing is that since I live in the dorms, we're not supposed to dye our hair colors like this. So when I wash it out, I'm going to show you how I wash it out to avoid staining the walls. Because it shouldn't stain too much, but it can stain if you're unlucky. Alright. Just going to make sure that we get up here nice and dark. Kind of fade that in there. Alright. That seems about the same as the other one. Swirl that around. Alright, now for the bangs. I don't know how far I'm going to go up on these ones. Maybe just right here. The good thing about this dye is that it does give you a really good color impact. Like, I was really surprised at how much it took to my hair. But also at the same time, like, if you can only have color in your hair for a certain amount of time, like, as soon as my summer job starts, in like a month and a half, maybe 2 months, I'm not going to be able to have colored hair, but it'll definitely be gone by then if I stop dyeing it after this. Because it got pretty faded in a week. And I've heard a lot of reviews on the Manic Panic Enchanted Forest get pretty faded. This video is so long. Okay.
Okay, so now that we have the tips dyed and I look like some sort of creepy alien, your gloves are going to be really, really dirty. What you want to do is try and grab the bottom of this glove without getting any dye on you and roll it like this. Take this glove, roll it like this. Oops, still got dye on me. Awesome. Throw that in the trash. And it says to leave it on for at least 30 minutes. If you're worried that the color won't take, you can leave it on for hours, or you can even set it with a blow dryer, which I think I actually might do. But honestly, like I said, I did it for 30 minutes and it worked totally fine. Because the first time I did a test strip, and I just did that strip, I left it in for an hour and it was really bright, and then I did the rest of my head for 30 minutes and it was perfectly fine. So either way you want to do that is fine, but I'm going to let this sit for 30 minutes to an hour and go rinse my hair, and I'll be back at you in a couple minutes. Hey guys, so I just washed off my hair. As you can tell, I'm just out of the shower. I didn't have any staining at all, you can tell my neck, so I think that definitely helped with the Vaseline. The way that I washed out my hair, actually, I took this cup and I filled it with cold water in the shower, and I put each ponytail and I rinsed it in the cup. That way the staining on the shower was minimal, and then you can just pour it right down the drain, so the staining doesn't like splatter everywhere, it just goes right in the cup. So yeah, I'm gonna let my hair air dry and I'll show you guys how it looks in a couple minutes. Bye. Alright, hey guys, so I'm back. My hair is like halfway done drying. It looks kind of frizzy because it's not fully done drying yet, but you can still see the color. It's a little bit darker than last time. I don't know why, probably just because the hair wasn't like as blonde underneath, but I don't know, I still think that looks pretty cool. It's just something like extra to add onto my hair. And I don't know, it's just fun to play around with colors. So yeah, thanks for hanging on with me with this super long tutorial on how I do my tips green, but I hope that it was useful for you, and I hope you guys have good luck if you are going to be dyeing your hair with this Manic Panic. If you have any questions or comments, I know I got a lot of them on my other hair dyeing video, just let me know, send me a message, leave me a comment, I'll definitely get back to you. And yeah, thanks so much for watching guys, I'll see you next time, love you, bye.